3 months deadline. Music to our ears. Rufai, are you confident, optimistic that this can and will happen? Security agencies coming out to say no more oil theft. Your take on the story?
Really? Who is singing this one? Is it Justin Bieber or who is singing this one? The security agencies. It's musical. They should keep singing. Or Pasuma Wonder.
The way this thing is, it's a rogue cop situation. That's what it is. It's a rogue cop situation. So the policeman that is supposed to arrest the armed robber is the armed robber himself. This is not easy to do.
What is not easy to do?
Oil theft on this scale. Of course, on the scale of what you people call illegal refineries, that I call pollution plants, because as a professional, I can't call those things refineries. They are pollution plants. That particular vessel, you know how long a 100 meters dash lane is? That particular vessel is longer than 300 meters. Now, is this something that the Navy cannot see? It's almost half a kilometer in length. It's a very large crude carrier. It carries over 2 million barrels. This one is reported to have capacity for 3 million barrels. Now, the Nigerian Navy is telling childish stories and the media is allowing them to get away with it. It entered our waters, you were not aware. It loaded at a legitimate platform. It left our waters, only to be arrested in Equatorial Guinea. So you are now admitting that the Equatorial Guinea Navy is superior to our capacity. So there are just too many things the media allows these people to get away with at press conferences. They just talk nonsense and we let them get away with it. If you look at the case of this recent case of Heroic Idun, 3 million barrels, $100 per barrel, that's $300 million. If you do that 3 times, you have $1 billion. So you understand, it's very beneficial. And all the syndicates can get enough money. And all the members of each syndicate can get enough money. So that's number one. Number two, what you tolerate. And that's why I'm saying we need to blame ourselves, because we tolerate all this. These things are not new. We tolerate them. These people call press conferences and they talk nonsense and we let them get away. So we're tolerating it. And then we put it on the front page, making ourselves look stupid and incompetent.
One thing that I do know is that for any government or for any one person who wants to take charge of anything in this world, the first thing that that person needs to do is to take stock. So say, for instance, your parents own a livestock farm, and for one reason or the other, maybe they passed on, and they call you back home to become charge of this livestock. Let's assume they rear sheep or they rear chickens. If you come in to come and look after that business, the number one thing as a good leader or as somebody who is going to be in charge of something, the number one thing for you to do is to take stock. How many chickens do I have? How many sheep do I have? And the reason why you are doing that is so you know the things that you will need in order to keep this business running. If you don't know the numbers of chicken and the number of sheep that you have, that will not give you the idea of the amount of feeds and water you need in order to feed these flocks. So our Nigerian leaders, they have been coming one after the other. And what I look to see over the years is to have one of them that would at least take stock. Some people are saying Nigeria is 200 million. Some people are saying it's 220. Some people are saying it's 250. If I have to feed Nigeria as a leader, first of all, I need to know the people I'm dealing with. I need to know how many Nigerians do we have. I need to know how many women, how many young children, how many men, how many elderlies. I might not be 100%, but at least I need to have an idea. Remember, when the Nigerian government told you the only number one thing that Nigerian has that generate revenue for the Nigerian government that we all know, even though there are so many going around, is the petrol, the oil. And we know so many other countries, what they are enjoying that have the same oil as we Nigerians have. We know what they are enjoying. What is our own problem? And it is very simple. Nigerian government will tell you that Nigeria on daily basis are consuming over 66 million liters of petrol. How do you get to that number if you don't actually know the numbers of cars that you have in Nigeria? How did you get to that number if you don't actually know the numbers of people that you have in Nigeria? This video I'm about to show you will tell you or give you an idea that Nigerian leaders have been taking us astray for too long, and we, the Nigerian people, have refused to stand up and fight for our lives. Fight for the lives of the future of our children. This video is showing you cars. These buildings that you are seeing, these are buildings that I will call face me, I face you in abroad. And where you will normally find this kind of buildings are in city centers inside town for Nigeria. The main city center, Gongon. You know that when it comes to city center, if you go to Nigeria, hardly would you see a compound that has a parking space where you can drive in with your car. So this place that I'm showing you is similar to that. Everybody parks in front of their house. And if you look at the video that I'm showing you now, you will notice that all these cars that you are looking at, these are not a place that cars are sold. These are streets. I'm sure you can see it. These are one street after the other. And this is about 11 o'clock in the morning. And you can see cars left and right. The question you want to ask yourself, how many city center or how many towns have you been to in Nigeria and discover so many cars like this? In every single building you see to the left and to the right, if Papa no get car, Madam go get car. If Madam go no get car, the daughter go get car. If the daughter no get car, the son go get car. So there's usually about 2 or 3 cars to one house in the UK or in the West. And at this time of the morning, 11 o'clock, you look at it as if people have not even woken up. The simple reason is because the people that went to do nights, they are back. The ones that are doing morning, some have gone as early as 6 o'clock, some have gone at 7 o'clock, some have. So these cars, they just replace each other. They are always like this from morning till night. You will think that people are not working, but people are working. But my point is, even the UK, with all these cars and the money that people have to buy fuel, people don't buy fuel like Nigeria, 1 liter, 2 liter. A lot of people fill their tank because of there's job. People have work. When they get paid, they can afford to either half tank or fill their tank. Yet, these people on a daily basis don't use even quarter of what Nigeria says they are using. And sometimes I wonder, where are the cars that are using over 66 million liters of petrol? And this is something that has been happening for a very long time. And you will think any serious government, the first thing they will do, if this is the number one place that we are getting income from, how do we protect it? How do we at least get this between 2.5 and 3 million barrels per day? People are stealing over 1 million barrels. 1 barrel is over 150 liters of petrol in 1 barrel. So don't think when they tell you that 1 million barrels is, you are thinking it's 1 liter. No. In 1 barrel, you have close to 160 liters of petrol. These are the amount of money that is trickling away every day. Why are the Nigerian government not doing anything about it? Because it is the Nigerian government that are actually frittering away with all these things. I'm sure with the videos you have seen, you will understand that it is not easy for anybody to come into your water. You have your navy, you have your custom. Have you ever tried to pass through custom? If you did not bribe the Nigerian custom, have you ever tried to pass through them and see how difficult it is? But it is very easy if you bribe our Nigerian security. How easy it is for you to go away with anything. And a ship of the size of about 3 or 4, about a size of about the stadium of Manchester United or Liverpool, how big that stadium is, or maybe about half of it, to come into our waters, fill itself with over 1 million barrels of crude oil and disappear from Nigeria. While through the microscopic lens of our custom, of our navy. How is that possible? And every year, according to the video I've just shown you, you can see that every year, every 2 years, the Nigerian government keep renewing its vigor, its energy. This year, the president has given a go-ahead to deal with the oil bunkering and stuff. Those people in Niger Delta, they are not Nigerian problem. How many barrels of oil do those people take? These are people that Nigerian government are supposed to have, in fact, turn that state to Dubai and use an idea to collect the oil from them. Give them something with the left hand, collect another thing with the right hand, but they will never know. Just like as it is done or happening abroad. You have job, you have everything, you have security, you have electricity, you have good road, you have everything. But as they give you with the left hand, they take it back. You collect 2,000 pounds at the end of the month. By the time that month will end, you are looking at your account, you cannot find 200 pounds. And you are wondering where the money has gone to. Check your bills. But Nigerian government are so wicked. that they cannot, even if it means to go and build another state for people of this oil region, build another state, build factory, build company, give them nice school, give them everything, because this is where you get the money from. These people will turn a blind eye. They will not even know. But you left these people in hunger. You left all their waters destroyed. And these people are only fending for what they can get to feed their family. The little 1 kg, 2 kg, 25 liters of petrol, 30 liters, 1 barrel at worst. These are the things that these people are taking away from there. But the Nigerian government, over 25 years, they have been coming back. We will make sure that from next year, we will deal with these people. Now, we want to make sure that we increase the number of barrels that the Nigerian government can produce. You keep chasing the small thieves. But the main thieves that are linking feeding bottle to our Nigerian oil pipe, they are there right in front of you. You dine and wine with them every day, and you know them.